Before we start, I just want to say I will try and put the videos in perfectly in sync with the audio for each map. If it does not come out fully properly, then I am sorry, but shit just happens. What is up, my original bagels, and welcome to some Call of Duty gameplay. So, today I want to give my review of the DLC 2 package that came out a good while ago anyway for the PlayStation 4 users, and the four maps are Virg, Spire, Rift, and Knockout, which you probably already know, and Zima Zuma, some Japanese shit map for the zombies. I haven't really played it, but I'm not gonna play it or have gameplay of it because of spiders being in it. Basically, that's the only reason. I hate spiders. I've arachnophobia. Cannot do it. So the first map that we have is Spire. Spire, it's actually a really good map. I genuinely like it. You can run a sub on it, you can run an AOR on it, you can run anything. There's two sites. Just kind of think of Raid, where the left hand side of the map there was always snipers in two halves. Or no, actually, yeah, think of Raid, but in the middle where everybody uses snipe and get clips. It's basically like that, except well, you have like these two big power positions where you can both snipe and that. Of course, you have the outside maps, the right or the outside of it. The right hand side is mainly wall run, and if you fall off, you just go poop straight down from the clouds. The left hand side is it's fairly good now, I have to admit. The map in general is good. They have good lines of sight, good good hard points. Where the hard points are, all four of them are really good. Domination, it is really good for domination. Like, you have B bang straight in the middle. It is over to the right a bit, but it's bang straight in the middle of the two power positions that I was saying, where snipers can go. Really good there. And I love it. I usually go around probably in the gameplay. I'm going around with a VMP suppressor. That's my gun, that's my jam, that's everything that I have because I go ham. So Virg is a really nice um, map. It's the remake of Bonsai from World at War. It's really good. The wall running is actually done really nice in it. There's not much wall run, but there's enough that it's good, and it's kind of kept to its old ways of World at War. On the bridge, they've done some bits to the bridge, of course. They've put some cars and shit on it. It looks like it's a rundown place, junkyard, and it gives it that good vibe that it's an old map and that it's got good lines of sight, 3 lanes as usual. B, if you're playing domination, B dom, jeez, nearly said B bomb, is right bang in the center, and it's on the bridge, but it's over to the right a bit. Oh, hopefully you'll see it in this, and it gives it that unique kind of feeling that, yeah, you're playing on an old map that has been upgraded. I think that's kind of good in a way. I like to go around with an AOR in the middle, or a Shiva, or an XR2. There is water, so you can go through water on safeguard. The GI unit, or whatever you want to call it, jumps into the water, and you have to bring it through the water as well, escort it through the water. I think that's really good. The right hand side of the map, it has water, and it has two kind of power positions again, for snipers or just for AORs to post up and that. really fast paced. The left hand side of the map has a little spot. If you spawn, I want to say C, I think it is. If you spawn C, you can just go into the cave and just peek up and just fire down. It is mainly where people get snipes, is in there, and it's a really fun map, and strongly suggest probably using an AR on it and kind of keeping back a bit. Rift is the next map. It is really good. I have gotten so many good clips. I don't know if they actually save now, because whatever is wrong with PlayStation, it won't let me save the last 15 minutes. It would only let me save the last, like, first 2-3 minutes, maybe a few seconds, which is just utter bullshit. And I think it's only just them maps. I think for the rest of the games, the default maps, they're fine. The floor is lava, as you probably already know. It's really, the wall running is, it's actually very well done. Domination again, B-Dom is in the middle, and there's kind of wall run to the right. Actually, there's a kind of a long corridor, and it kind of bends around, and both head glitchers are on each end. And if you're seen through the window, you cannot be shot through the window, or you can shoot through the window. You cannot. Sorry, I don't know what was wrong with me there. The left hand side is mainly all wall running, and it's really good. The middle is still wall running as well, and where the window is, you can wall run that. That's really it. I prefer to use an SMG on this, a VMP with a suppressor. That's probably what this gameplay is going to be, and really that's all I can say. B-Dom is bang straight in the middle. I suggest using an SMG if you're going to go down the left hand side, because it's just way faster down the left hand side. Right hand side is more for campers. The middle is very hectic, and there is 2 power positions as usual for people that are sniping or just using an AR protecting over B. Nothing really else to say about that map. It's a really good map. The color and everything gives the kind of vibe that it's not abandoned, but it's a place that you kind of don't want to be working on, because it's lava and it seems like it's a really hot place. It seems like you're fighting for resources more than fighting a war, more than anything else in this. It's brightish, and it's kind of cartoony, kind of. All the maps pretty much are colourful, but I'll give an overview after. Wait, you're knockout! I don't know what that was. But next we have Knockout, and it's a really good map, fast pace. There's a lot of close quarters combat, so you could easily use a shotgun on this. It's a private island or something owned by a super rich man who loves Kung Fu, because there's a lot of shit that's Kung Fu related in this. They also kind of have, like, on the right hand side, there's like a disco part, which is fucking crazy. Where B domination is, it's in the middle, but it's not in a great position, to be honest. They could have made it a bit better if they didn't have the big tower or the big ball with the dragon in it. If they pushed the place where the people that do Kung Fu fight, if they push that over a bit and maybe put B-Dom on that, it might have made it a bit better with some cover and that. The lines of sight are good. The right hand side, there is a little disco place, and you can wall run the outside of it, but if you wall run it, you might fall off because there's a high chance. You can actually wall run underneath it as well, which is pretty good. Not right underneath, like just to the side, like you can do on evac. If anybody, well, of course everybody's played evac. nothing else to say. This map is, I'd suggest using an SMG, but an AR can do some good if they camped on the right hand side of the map, where there's mainly kind of a little bridgey place leading to B domination. It's good, but they could have kind of done some things better, I think. Um, Really, that's it about Knockout. It's very um uh how would you say? It's very Asian looking. Yeah, it's very hugely Asian looking, and I'd say if you have your one, the fifth, the Seraph, I think her name is, the Annihilator. If you have the 54 Immortals, man, I think she'd just have an orgasm there. So the last map we have is Shemanu. I want to say that's what it's called. If it's not, I'm butchering the name and I am sorry. It's set on some island. Um, the the what would you say? The trailer or the cutscene at the start is really really good. I like it. Plane crashes and you kind of go and have to like do shit. There is spiders on it, so anybody that has arachnophobia, I strongly suggest not playing it. I I played it and I absolutely hated the the spiders. There is also a big massive fucker, just like in the first zombies map. I actually can't think of what it's called. And this guy's just made out of kind of vines and everything. To be honest, they could have done some of the zombies. They could have had them in vines or something. I know the spiders are massively huge, and the spiders can block or can put some cobwebs on doors to kind of slow you down and stop you. And I think that's kind of a nice little unique thing to put into it. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all from that map. I kind of can't give you much on it because I've only played it once and it was good, but if they didn't have the spiders, I think I played more. I like the giant more, but that's it for this, and I will give my overview now. So my overview, my over review of the game, overall review, Jesus Christ, I can't speak as English as my overall review of the game or of the DLC to Eclipse. It's good. Is it worth buying? E Kind of. If, excuse me, if you like these maps anyway, then yeah, they are worth getting. Like I think they're good. I especially like Spire. Virg, it's alright. It's a bit too campy for people because people mainly just camp in the back of their map and just kind of kill you. I don't really see many people using a suppressor or something. There is a lot of snipers on Virg. Knockout, it's pretty good. The shotguns really piss people off, and if you kind of, there's no really good camping spot in the game. Like if you try to camp in a corner, on Knockout in the disco, you will be killed easily because they can see you through the wall, all the way into all four corners, which I perfectly love. It just gets rid of camping from that. Um, that's really it. All four of them are colorful. They all have a nice vibe to it. Not really else much to say about them. They're nice. I like them, and it kind of gives you another fresh maps to play on, fresh to just tie you over till the next DLC in a way, and then you have all the other default ones, and then the DLC one as well. DLC one I didn't really like. I like this one more, and it's kind of a love-hate. I love it, and I don't like it at times. There's some bits of it that I don't like that they've done. They could have toned down the wall running a lot on Spire, because there is a lot of wall running on it. And Knockout, there's not a lot wall running, so that's kind of good. Shemanu, if I'm butchering the name, I'm sorry. It's good, but I prefer the giant, and I will never play it. If you have arachnophobia, do not play it. But yeah, that is it, guys. I hope you like, favorite, and subscribe, and peace.